Can a man truly find happiness after a breakup? Especially in this society that vilifies the male and victimizes the woman after a breakup. Can you really go back to a place where you live in the attitude of gratitude and joy? And if so, how can you find it? Hey everyone, Dr. Sakira Sunshine here, and we help men over 30 rebuild their confidence, regain self worth, and attract a soulmate after a breakup. So, I've heard so many stories after speaking to men all over the country. And one of the things that comes up a lot is anger and resentment and just a feeling of hopelessness, especially for males when they've been through a heartbreak, especially when the man has given his all and his heart was trampled upon. It is not easy. And so I want to bring some hope this morning by speaking to you as a male to remind you that you can find happiness after a breakup. You can find joy. You can smile again after a breakup. So I'd share three simple tips with you as to how. And it's really in a decision. You have to decide that you deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve to smile in spite of everything. Because if you don't decide that you deserve it, then you'll continue walking around in victim consciousness and feeling as if you don't deserve it. And even if you get love, you get joy, and you don't feel like you deserve it, you will not keep it. You will not hold on to it because, hey, if you don't deserve a thing, no matter how it comes in your atmosphere, then it won't stay. And so, number one is to decide. Decide that you deserve to be happy. Decide that you deserve love. Decide that you deserve to smile again. So, that's number one. Number two is to decide to feel good. Yes, I know those feelings that come up after a breakup, the sadness, the depression, the anxiety, the anger, the worry. It's all a part of the process. But how long will you continue like that? How long will you continue to be filled with misery? There comes a point where you have to decide that you want to feel good in life. And we have come up with a four-step process that helps you to feel good. It's freedom from fears, empowering authenticity, embracing changes, and living a life of love. Now, we know that saying feel good is a different thing from really going through the process to let go of burden, let go of shame, let go of guilt, and really allow your mind, body, and spirit to feel good. But you have to decide that you deserve it and you have to decide that you want it. But you can be able to feel good. And part of feeling good is to have happiness. Part of feeling good is to have joy. Part of feeling good is to remind yourself that life is worth living. And yes, you've lost love. Yes, you've been heartbroken. Yes, you've been betrayed. But that does not prevent you from making a decision for your life to feel better, to feel good, and to take back your life in control again. It is up to you to make that decision. And the third decision that you need to make in order to smile again after a breakup is to put yourself first. Yes, put yourself over the cars, put yourself over the house, put yourself over the material things, put yourself over money, put yourself first. Your health, your well being needs to come first. Why do I say this? Because a lot of times, and no, 100% of the times, you will not make the changes that you need to make to feel good and to be happy until you invest in yourself. And one of the things that I've found it men find it hard to invest in themselves. Like they don't deserve it. So they'll prefer to put 20,000, 40,000 in a car, 100,000 in a house, and all the external things, but find it hard to invest in themselves and their well being. And the only reason that's the case is because you put things above yourself. If you want to smile again after a breakup, if you really want to feel joy, if you really want to experience love and attract love, not chasing after love, not chasing after the woman and trying to get her back and all of those things. No, but seriously being in a place where you determine and decide that you can attract love. And the reality is, let me share this with you. You're like a magnet. You are a magnet at your vibrational level. And you attract that which you are. So if right now you're feeling lonely, if right now you're feeling miserable, if right now you're feeling upset and angry and all those negative emotions, and you go seeking for love in this state, then guess what? That is exactly the kind of person and relationship you will attract. One of misery, one of that will lead to more anger, one that will lead to more loneliness. Because the worst part is to be in a relationship and be lonely. Have you ever been there? Where you're actually in the relationship and you feel so alone because the person that you're with, they just don't get you. There's something that's missing and you know it. And sometimes you even know it before you went in the relationship. But because of desperation, because of society, because of what other people think, because of horniness, yes, I know. Then you'll end up going into something that you knew you didn't want for your life. But it doesn't have to continue that way. It doesn't. You can decide to make a change. You can decide that happiness is your birthright and you deserve it. You can decide to feel good no matter what. And you can decide to put yourself first because, yes, nothing and no one else should come before you. Now, if you're ready to make those decisions and to move on, we do offer a free breakthrough call, 1 hour, where we are on the phone with you and we listen. Because the reason why we do breakup recovery for men is that we've looked around. My partner and I, Alex, he's been through a breakup as a male, and it took him 4.5 years to get over that relationship because he was in so much pain but did not have the right avenue in which to work through those feelings, did not have the right space in which somebody would just listen and not judge, but really just hold space for him. Well, he was able to find that, and it to the extent that we've partnered together to help men all over North America to feel good, to regain their confidence, to attract the soulmate that they desire. So if you are willing and you're ready to decide, we are here to listen to you. That's what we do. And so if you want to book that breakthrough call, first make the decision that you're worth it. Make the decision that it's time to move on. Make the decision that it's time to love yourself and put yourself first. And you can go to breakuprecoveryformen.com/apply in order to talk to us, where we listen to you without judgment and be able to give you a game plan to move forward with your life. Yes, you can smile again as a male after a breakup. You don't have to go by what society says. You don't have to be a villain in the relationship after the breakup. No, you can decide to be victorious because you definitely, definitely deserve it. On this Monday morning, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you joy. I'm sending you peace and gratitude for tuning in. Love you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care now.